Hey there, Dr. Crypto here, and I hope everybody is having a great day or a great week wherever you are in this big wide world. But before I start, if you could give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. As always, it's much appreciated. So I just want to have a quick dive into the crypto market to see where we are at this point, and then obviously we're going to have a quick look at Tap Global too. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So yesterday was a bit of an interesting day. Yeah, we got some news coming out regarding the SEC and Kraken, and obviously because of that news we started to come down. But it wasn't just because of that news. I think majority of the come down was because of the dollar price was increasing and the S&P was starting to tank. So obviously that was dragging down the crypto market as well, and like I said, it didn't aid with the Kraken news coming out. But as you can see here, you know, we're still hovering above that 1 trillion mark for the crypto market. The volume here around about this area here is around about 74 billion still. Bitcoin dominance is dropping down a little bit to 41.4%, and Ethereum at 8.6%. So overall, 24 hours, Bitcoin is down around about 3.73%. Ethereum, you know, down 5.39%. You know, and then you got like Cardano down 6% and Solana down 8%. But you know, if you look at the whole from the year to date section here, Bitcoin's still up 31%. Ethereum still up 28%. You know, and you got Cardano up 44%. Polygon 69%. You know, when you really look out, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So let's just have a quick look at see what's happening with Bitcoin. So right now Bitcoin, it's basically, as I said on previous videos, that this is basically the line of support here, which is around about 21,003 to roughly around about 21,700, and we've just basically smacked our heads right on the bottom of it. So, and it's just like here, basically again, same thing here, come up, and then we're doing it again here now. So we're basically, after that a little bit of a downturn yesterday, we're sort of now starting just on the 4 hourly. This is to start to consolidate, so which is quite bullish to me, because there could be a potential here of consolidation and then a push back up to the upside. And also looking at the oscillator on here, we saw on this is on Lux Algo, is bottomed out as well. Like, so, you know, obviously just because we're sort of bottoming out on Lux Algo or the stochastic, it doesn't mean we're going to go shooting straight up. We could just hover around this area here, and it could well make, you know, depending on what news comes out, we could make a move down, further down, you know, but we could consolidate, and obviously, you know, we could start to move up. So obviously if the S&P starts moving up, we'll move up. If we get some good positive news come out, we could obviously push up again. But any kind of bad news, black swan events, we could push down. But, you know, at the moment, we sort of consolidated around here, then we drop down, testing support, and then I'm hoping we're going to get an uptick to the upside, because on if you look on the daily, and then look at the, if we go to where the golden cross is as well, so we've got the 50-day, we've moved to 200, we've now got the golden cross, which is now crossed over. So obviously this is quite bullish, but you can see on stochastic here, we're sort of, overbought, but we're slightly coming down. But like I said, we could easily just go sideways, choppy, and then move back up, or depending on the news, could come back down. But overall, it looks, we've still got on the daily the trend catcher. So as I say, trend is your friend till it ends. And at the moment, the trend is up. So, you know, as you can see here, the trend just kept on going down and down and down, and then we went sideways and then pumped up, and there's a trend again. So yeah, just beware. I just want to get us up, basically I like to get us to 25 and then head up to the 30,000. That would be pretty bullish. But you know, here to me is fairly bullish. You know, we're testing this support, consolidation, ready for the next impulse move to the potential upside. But like I said, it's risk management. Always do your research, never put more money in you're willing to lose. And like I said, it's that risk management you got to do. But for me, I'm a long-term trader. I'm an investor, sorry. You know, so short term, you know, I DCA. I said yesterday, I DCA'd into Tap, and I DCA'd a little bit more this morning into like Tap and some other altcoins like Filecoin. I like Filecoin, PYR. You know, I'll have certain targets and I'll put it in. But, overall, I feel Bitcoin is doing all right. It's holding the line. The bulls, do not want to push it make it go any further down. So at the moment, we're just consolidating. So it's looking okay at the moment. So let's have a quick look at TAP. So looking on TAP Global at the moment on the market cap. So we're sort of down at the moment around about 3.5%. Fully diluted market cap, again, 3.5%. But look at that volume here. Well, just over 143% on volume here. And, sentiment, even with this drop down, we've sort of bullish. But I say a drop down, it isn't really, from what it was doing early in the year, it's gone quite away. So even this little dip that we've had, everybody is still bullish. And I keep saying this, I am excited about this project. Long term, that's the word, long term, not short term. I'm in it for the long term because you don't know what this is going to go to. Everything's a gamble. Everything's a gamble. But this project, trade on the stock markets, they've got to conform to, the licenses and regulators, which gives me that extra bit of comfort, really, as well. Looking at this market cap, looking fairly bullish on sentiment. Even though with this little pullback we've had here. So, you're looking at XCP, we've sort of reclaimed here. We're around 65 Satoshis at the moment. But I just want to put this out here, because we've had this drop and everybody gets scared and they think, we've had this drop. In a bull market, you're going to go up and you're going to have big drops as well. And then you're going to push up some big drops. It's just the way the markets go. And that's not just crypto. Obviously, crypto is more volatile. But, in traditional markets, you get the same kind of thing on, depending, Teslas or whatever. But just a little reminder here that TAP, XTP, is up over 10,000%. And that was all the way from, when was it? Around about January, beginning of January. And this is the little dip we've had. And look at this. We had the golden cross on TAP here. And then he had that big impulsive move. If I look on the 4-hourly at the moment, you could see it's the 50s about to close over onto the 200. You can see it here starting to come together. And also, look at this. Stock RSI and the Lux oscillator is basically bottoming out. But like I said on just previously, it could do this, go along, and it could drop it down a little bit more. Or it could go along and push up. But look at this. We're starting to get a potential golden cross coming out on the 4-hourly. But, we've sort of tested, zoom it, come in a little bit more here. You can see here, we're sort of testing this line of support here, and then boom, straight back out. And that was a nice whopping from there to there. It was around about a 32%. So it's looking pretty, TAP's looking pretty healthy. And like I said, it's not like a fintech, an exchange where, it's sort of, there's nothing there. They're on the stock markets. They trade on the stock market. So you've got people, obviously, like ourselves, who buy XTP, but there's also people on the stock market who are also buying TAP Global as well. Because if you just go to this website here, this is called London South East. I've used this for years. All the time we've been doing trade regarding the stock markets. I've used this one of my go-tos, just like Hargreaves and Lansdowne. But you can see all the people who are not just trading XTP, but people who are invested actually in TAP itself. And you can see here, people are bullish on it. You just read the bulletin board here, and it will just say how bullish people are, and everybody is fairly bullish. We're slightly down at the moment on the stock markets, but the whole everywhere's down at the moment. But I really, like I said, you can say to TAP Global, short term over these past few days, we're down. But since January the 9th, you're up to 10,000%. It says it all. So, but when it comes to this, I'm really am bullish. Some people who may disagree. That's their own opinion. My opinion is, I've done my research. I spent a long time, just like the Martini guy. I spent a lot of time researching on this, and I see it as an investment, a quality investment, because, like I said, it's got that insurance as well. So if it ever gets hacked, it's there. They offer the debit card where, you know, the titanium, it gives you like really, really low trading fees, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, at the moment, they're not giving you like staking rewards in terms of XTP back, but they give you other type of rewards, which is, you know, which I'm happy about because I don't like paying trading fees, but nobody does. But you know, it's there. But if you go to this, London South East it's called, and yeah, you can just type in Tap Global, get you lots of information on it. And also another tool that I use, I've got lots of tools I use to do my research on things, but this is it. If you just, I said this on previous videos, and I did a short video earlier this morning, but if you go to investigate, you can see here, .co.uk, and then go to company, type in Tap Global, click on it, and it basically will give you the information that the stock markets have. But don't forget, there's not much there at the moment because it only went on the information came out on the 10th of January 2023. So don't forget, we'll get preliminary financial results coming at some point, and then you'll have the full financial account really, and that will be coming in maybe next year or something like that, but you'll get the interim reports coming out. But always check this, I'll make it clear, always check this, because you'll know if any company directors here have sold or bought. But also you can see here on Tap Global, it shows announcements, contract win, Bitfinex. I go to this when I buy stocks and shares. I'll go to this because immediately in the morning, if I've got like investments, I'll come to this in the morning and I'll check it out, because basically if there's going to be any new news, I want to make this clear, any new news that comes out will be on here an hour before any kind of trading happens on the stock market. So like I said, if you can look on here, UK time this is, at 7 o'clock AM, Tap Global announced contract win Bitfinex, and the same thing here, it's 7 o'clock on the 10th of January, they announced admission to trading on the AQSE. So it's around about between 7 AM and 8. Now, obviously, throughout the day, you can get update information on it. But like I said, I always at 7 o'clock, I always roughly come back and check this. And then I'll check it again, say, just before the stock market's open. And that is not just Tap Global, it's other stocks that I own as well. So it's just one of the tools that I use regarding keeping an eye out on any kind of new announcements that's happening. So I hope that's sort of useful for you, because I think it's a good little tool to use. And I'll show you, if let us know in the comments if you want to see any more tools that I use for the you know, basically do my research in that. So I don't mind sharing it. I don't, there's nothing to hide really, you know. I always do my due diligence. But Tap Global, you know, is a company that's trading. They got insurance, and also, like I said, when the financials come out, you'll be able to check that out as well. So you know, it's looking good. And then obviously we've got the America potentially coming the end of March, April time. And then you got the earn subject to regulators, and they're doing some tweaking to the app from what I can gather. So it's looking good. But if I get any kind of updates off Tap Global, I'll keep checking this, and I'll probably do a short video, one of these 60 seconds on YouTube. So you know, I hope that's been sort of useful. But if you'd like to give us a like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. So stay safe out there. And like I said, I really do think Tap Global at some point soon will get to that 100 Satoshis. So, you know, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.